Welcome back to Next Level Credit, the go-to place for mastering credit, building wealth, and creating the financial future you deserve. If you've already done the work to establish great personal credit, first of all, congratulations. That alone puts you ahead of the majority of the population. But the question is, now what? What do you do once your personal credit is strong? What's the next step? Today's video is for every visionary out there with a high credit score and big dreams. I'm going to walk you through exactly how to transition from strong personal credit to building business credit and accessing real business funding, even if you're just starting out. This is the blueprint that turns your good credit into something bigger, like a fully funded business, a scalable side hustle, or even long-term wealth. Let's dive in. Why building business credit is a power move. Let's start with the big picture. Why build business credit at all? For starters, building business credit allows you to separate your personal and business finances. That means less liability for you and more flexibility for your business. Think of business credit as your company's financial reputation. Just like your personal FICO score determines how much you can borrow, your business credit profile determines whether lenders, vendors, and partners will work with you. And on what terms? With strong business credit, your company can get approved for high-limit business credit cards, access loans without a personal guarantee, qualify for Net 30 or Net 60 trade accounts, secure funding from banks, private lenders, and the SBA, compete for government contracts, lease office space or equipment, attract investors. This is about more than just credit. It's about credibility, scalability, and freedom. And if you already have great personal credit, the process is even faster because you have the option to personally guarantee credit lines in the early stages, helping you build business credit faster than someone starting from scratch. The foundation setting up your business profile properly. Before you apply for any credit or funding, your business has to look like a real business on paper and online. Step 1. Choose the right business entity. If you're still operating as a sole proprietor, it's time to upgrade. Forming an LLC or corporation isn't just for tax benefits, it's essential for separating your personal and business credit profiles. Step 2. Get your EIN, Employer Identification Number, from the IRS. This is like your business's social security number, and it's completely free to obtain. Just go to the IRS website, fill out the form, and you'll have it within minutes. Step 3. Open a business checking account. Never mix personal and business funds. It's not only unprofessional, it can also disqualify you from funding. Open your business account using your EIN and business name. This will be required for most future funding applications. Step 4. Set up a professional business presence. Here's what you need. A dedicated business address, no PO boxes, virtual offices work. A business phone number registered with 411. A professional business email using your website domain. A well-designed website with your services, contact info, and company details. Listings on Google My Business, Yelp, and local directories. Why go through all this? Because lenders and underwriters verify your business information against third-party databases. If your name, address, or phone number don't match across platforms, it can trigger red flags. The more real and established your business looks, the higher your chances of getting approved for credit and funding. Building your business credit profile. Now that your foundation is set, it's time to start building your business credit profile. There are 3 main business credit bureaus: Dun & Bradstreet, Experian Business, Equifax Business. Start by getting your DUNS number from Dun & Bradstreet. This number is used to track your business credit history, and many vendors report to D&B specifically. Then create or update your business profile with Experian Business and Equifax. You can use a monitoring service like Nav to keep track of all 3 scores and get alerts for new accounts and payment history. Your goal now is to establish trade lines, also known as vendor credit accounts that report your payment activity to these bureaus. Here's how. Start with Net 30 vendors. These are companies that extend payment terms, usually 30 days, and report to the credit bureaus. Top starter vendors include Uline, Quill, Summer Office Supplies, Granger, Nav, Credit Monitoring, Crown Office Supplies. Place small orders, wait for an invoice, and pay your bill early. Not just on time, but early. This builds your Paydex score, which is Dun & Bradstreet's equivalent of a FICO score. A Paydex score of 80 or higher is considered excellent. Once you have 3 to 5 trader lines reporting, you can start moving up. Apply for store credit cards from companies like Amazon Business, Home Depot, Lowe's, Office Depot. Many of these don't require a personal guarantee if your business profile is solid. From there, you can apply for true business credit cards from banks like Chase, Capital One, American Express, and Bank of America. Many of these may require a personal guarantee at first, especially if your business is under 2 years old. That's okay. Use your good personal credit to unlock these cards, then build your business credit history to eventually remove that guarantee. Understanding business credit scores. There are several scores lenders may look at when reviewing your application. Here are the key ones. Paydex score, Dun & Bradstreet, ranges from 0 to 100. A score of 80 means you consistently pay vendors on time. Scores of 90 plus mean you pay early. This is a major trust signal for trade credit and vendor accounts. IntelliScore Plus, Experian Business. Also 0 to 100. This score weighs heavily on credit utilization, time in business, payment history, and credit mix. Business Credit Risk Score Equifax ranges from 101 to 992. Higher scores represent lower risk. Lenders often use this to determine eligibility for loans and lines of credit. Unlike personal credit scores, these business scores can change rapidly depending on vendor payments, inquiries, and time in business. Stay consistent and check your reports monthly. Accessing business funding. Once your business credit is established, the doors to funding begin to open. Let's look at your main options. Business credit cards, great for everyday expenses, travel rewards, and cash flow. Look for cards with high limits, 0% intro APRs, and business-specific perks. Lines of credit. Flexible funding you can draw from at any time. Ideal for short-term needs like inventory, marketing campaigns, or project expenses. Business loans. Includes term loans, working capital loans, and SBA loans. These provide larger funding amounts, typically repaid over 1 to 5 years. Perfect for expansion, equipment, or renovations. Invoice financing. Turn unpaid invoices into immediate cash. Lenders give you a percentage of your invoice total upfront and collect from your client. Equipment financing. Use business credit to purchase vehicles, machinery, or technology. Often secured by the equipment itself. Merchant cash advances. Fast, but expensive. Use with caution. These are based on future revenue and should be a last resort. With strong business credit and great personal credit, you'll qualify for better rates, higher limits, and more favorable terms across all these funding types. Funding strategies for entrepreneurs. Now let's talk strategy, because it's not just about access, it's about execution. If you're launching a business or scaling one, here's how to strategically use credit. Build your product or service first. Don't use funding to experiment. Use it to scale what's already working. Separate funding into tiers. Use low-limit cards for daily expenses. Use larger lines of credit for inventory or marketing pushes. Use term loans for expansion or hiring. Use 0% APR windows wisely. Many business cards offer 6 to 18 months of 0% interest. Use this period to generate revenue and pay down the balance before interest hits. Keep utilization low. Stay below 30% usage on any credit line. This boosts your scores and positions you for higher limits later. Don't overextend. Just because you have access to $100,000 in credit doesn't mean you need to use it all. Be strategic, not impulsive. Protecting and maintaining your business credit. Business credit can be more volatile than personal credit. One missed vendor payment or an error in reporting can tank your score. Here's how to protect your profile. Monitor your reports monthly through NAV, Credit Signal, or directly with the bureaus. Set up autopay on vendor accounts. Keep your business info consistent across all platforms. Avoid maxing out cards or lines of credit. Dispute inaccurate information promptly. Also, revisit your credit building strategy every quarter. Are new vendors reporting? Are your cards being used responsibly? Are there errors on your report? Maintaining strong credit is just as important as building it. The long-term vision. Using business credit to build wealth. Here's where it gets exciting. Business credit isn't just about convenience. It's about legacy. When you use credit wisely, you can invest in assets that generate income, launch multiple streams of business revenue, acquire real estate under your business, access capital without risking your personal assets, scale your operations nationally or globally. And if you ever decide to sell your business, having clean, well-structured credit and financials will raise its value dramatically. This is how great credit becomes generational wealth. Conclusion. Let's recap the journey. You started with great personal credit. You built a solid business profile. You opened vendor accounts and built credit history. You learned the key business credit scores. You gained access to real business funding. And now you're using that funding to grow strategically and build long-term wealth. This is the power of business credit. You don't need investors. You don't need to bootstrap everything. You just need knowledge, discipline, and the right strategy. If you got value from this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who's ready to level up their business game. And if you're serious about building business credit, download our free Business Credit Builder Toolkit in the description below. It's packed with vendor lists, templates, and step-by-step instructions to fast-track your progress. At Next Level Credit, we don't just talk credit, we teach you how to use it as a tool for financial freedom, business success, and generational wealth. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.